And obviously there's been a huge change happening in the learning space. What are some of the key trends that you're seeing and trying to apply within Vodafone?
We're seeing a couple of very interesting trends. I think the one that I'm excited about is that we finally got a grip of skills. So if you look at skills and capabilities, a bit of the skills of today, but mainly the skills of tomorrow, what the digital world is bringing in terms of the capabilities agenda is very exciting. And in learning, we've done a lot of work already on customizing a learner's experience and catering to that skill set and the ability to upskill ourselves and reskill. So you see a lot of recommendations driven by skills. You see a lot of skill assessment and skill profiling in industry, things that we also work with in Vodafone. Most recently, you see a lot of interesting accreditation and certification. It's back again. It used to be back in the days. Now it's hot again. So we're working as well with badges, and also most recently we're testing badges in blockchain. So again, a lot of exciting things on the skill side. I think the other trend that we're seeing in learning or trying to harness is how can you get people to build a new habit, to learn a lot. Yeah. And to do that in the flow of work, to do it every day seamlessly. So what we're seeing is tools like, for example, the Microsoft Suite Teams allow learners to get in and out productivity and learning seamlessly. And that's something, again, we believe we're onto something. As I said, I think we need to do a better job in building that habit, flexing that muscle in terms of getting people to learn not just on a specific moment in time, not just necessarily to dedicate time, but to do it throughout the day.
Throughout the day, yeah. And I guess that one of the big trends is around personalisation, and I know that's something that you've been working on specifically at Vodafone. So looking at the role at Vodafone, and obviously I know you inherited something as well that had already started. What's been the sort of journey at Vodafone around how you've changed learning and development there?
Going back to the world of skills, we did a lot of work on refreshing the skills framework to reflect especially digital skills, and also to start building this culture. So, once you have the platform and the great content, we said it's not about consumption of content, it's around driving the right behavior. So, building a narrative around leadership and the importance of learning, talking, using the hashtag learn a lot in every single narrative from a leadership perspective, from, everyday's learner. If you look at, we run a lot of campaigns. I think, again, a lot of great fundamentals are there already. So we have a platform, we have great content, and now it's all around communication and getting people to build that habit, and also getting people to understand how they can understand what their skills are, what the gaps are, and what content or resources are available to address those gaps. And typically learning used to be focused around curation and the creation of content. We said, wait a minute, we have so much content. It's not about that. It's about focused learning. It's about guiding people on what learning is suitable for their skills and getting them to understand what skills they need today or tomorrow, whether they move in an agile tribe or whether they want to be promoted, change careers, which is something that we're seeing as a trend right now.
In this series, we will be speaking to a range of senior leaders who are pushing a data-driven and digital HR agenda. Make sure that you subscribe via your podcast app of choice and also via our YouTube channel for free and regular interviews with the digital HR leaders of the future.